I got another video for y'all. This Love Without Borders, Season 1, Episode 5. Let's get into it. So, Carmen and Phil make up, which I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad we can communicate, but keep that in the back of your head, Carmen. Like, not even bullshit and not trying to be funny. If that nigga can blow up about something small like that, it ain't no telling. Because I ain't even know Phil had that side of him. We just been seeing the laughing, giggly. But the shit that he was, getting loud about wasn't even no shit to really get loud about. Yeah, she found your IG, nigga. But at the end of the day, it's like, why did you tell her that you didn't have one? Like, yeah, she shouldn't be snooping. Like, this goes back to what I said about two things can be true. Yes, she should not be snooping and trying to find your IG after you told her you didn't have one. But, nigga, you also shouldn't be lying, telling her you didn't have one, because what was you trying to hide? And especially if it was just, quote-unquote, entertainment. I still can't believe that nigga said that. Oh, yeah, that was entertainment. I'm like, I can't wait to get into it with my bitch. She's like, oh, yeah, like, so you said she was your cousin and, like, you were, no, like, I said she was my cousin, but what I meant was I was the entertainment. I was over there for entertainment. Like, nigga said he was entertaining them. Like, I could not believe that shit. The white boy says that, I forget the nigga name already. The nigga dating John Gerard says, like, usually in his relationships, it always started physical, but he didn't want to do it like this, this time around. And he's signaling to John Gerard that he wants to be physical. So he's, touching his hand, doing like little things to let him know, hey, I'm willing to work on that physical connection, or I'm willing to explore each other physically, you know what I'm saying, and get that physical aspect into it. So Raheem and Sandra go out to eat, and he asked about dancing, and she was like, yeah, like I dance a little. He was like, have you ever rejected someone for a dance? And she was like, I know what you're alluding to, but I don't want to dance right now. Which I'm like, thank you. Like, I don't know why you didn't just ask at first. Nigga was like, oh yeah, you like dancing? Yeah. So have you ever danced with anybody? Yeah. Okay, so what type dancing? It's like, nigga, do you want to dance? Like, just say you want to dance. I don't want to dance, but I'd rather you just say you want to dance so we can get this shit out the way. So he was like, I'm going to just get close to you and dance a little bit. She was like, please don't. And the fact that nobody on the dance floor makes her shy, because this is what she said. She was like, the fact that nobody's on the dance floor kind of makes me shy, but if it was a club setting, it'd be different, which is understandable, because it's like, if nobody else is dancing, I kind of don't want to. It's different if I'm drunk, because I really don't give a fuck, but like, I'm sober, nigga. Well, honestly, depending on the song they play, because that's my thing. That's me, personally. Depending on the song they play, nigga, I don't give a fuck who gets up with me, nigga. If the DJ in there playing some hot shit, I'm going to get up, nigga. I could be the only motherfucker there. It could be 5 motherfuckers there. I don't give a fuck. That's me, though. But, like, for most people, I know for the vast majority of people, they're not like that. And for the vast majority of people, if nobody else is kind of doing it, they really don't want to, which is understandable. She was like, if I tell you, like, I don't like something, it should just be okay. I respect it, which she's right. Then she was like, yeah, he was, after she said that, he was like, yeah, I respect your boundaries, but what if I didn't? Like, sir. he was like, what if I just started dancing on you? She was like, I would leave, and I'm with her, because it's like, nigga, it's not like, why are you going to war? Why are you going to bat about this? I just told you I'm not comfortable with that. Like, she definitely seems like an introverted person, and they don't like shit like that. They don't like being the center of attention. They don't like a talent show, being the motherfucker in charge of the talent show sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes motherfuckers just want to sit down. And that's my thing too, is like, nigga, don't, you get what I'm saying? If you want to go out there and you want to do your own thing, that is what it is, nigga. But don't try to get me involved. Like, if you bold enough to go out there on your own, more power to you. Even though I wouldn't advise, and like I said, I'm gonna act like I don't know you, but yeah. I don't know why it's a huge deal for him. She said she would dance with this nigga in a comfortable setting, in a setting where everybody's dancing. But if you're the only one, nigga, I'm not dancing with you. That makes sense. I don't know why he's doing the most. That nigga Brian trying to be funny. He gonna take Dana to the farm and got her scoop and shit. Talking about some, this is always the first thing I have people do to see what they're made of. Like, nigga, it would have looked like you was made of some shit when I get done throwing it at your bitch ass. Like, what the fuck? Nigga got us out here doing this shit. Nigga, we gonna let's do some hard shit, like milk a cow, nigga. That shit hard if we gonna do anything on the motherfucking farm. And I don't mean hard, like, in terms of difficulty. I mean hard, like, tough. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said. Like, that shit tough. Let's do something fun like that. Scooping up shit is not fun. Aquaman's people say, cause he get his friends to meet with Berlin, and his guy friend, of course. And I hate guy friends like this. It's like, nigga, come on, bro. Like, don't do this. We can have this conversation privately, but don't do this in front of her. But I always hate the guy friend that's like, oh yeah, like what's up with you? Because that's what his friends was like. Oh, what's up with you? Because we used to you hopping bed to bed every night. Like, nigga. That's not something I would like for you to tell a woman I'm potentially interested in and potentially see marrying, that I'm on that type of time. But it's like, okay, cool. Red flag. If I'm Berlin, red flag. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know why they saying this. Is it because they don't want to see Berlin with him on some sabotage type stuff, or they trying to protect? I don't know, because they don't know her, so it's no reason for them to even, you know what I'm saying, be on that type time of throwing that out there, especially if you want to see your nigga happy. Which, like, don't get me wrong, everybody changed. Like, everybody, especially because majority of people, don't get me wrong, now there's exceptions and there's people who just genuinely don't give a fuck. I'm one of those people, but I know vast majority of people don't rock like that. Vast majority of people are going to get by that hoe phase, are going to get tired of being single, are going to get tired of being alone, are going to get tired of that independence, are going to get tired of that solitude, and they're going to say, yeah, I want to be in a relationship. And it could be the person who, you know, slept around, nigga, since they came out the womb, been sleeping around. And then one day, magically, they wake up and they want to take somebody serious. Now, granted, yeah, it's a nice question to ask, but I can assure you this is a question that I'd be asking to my nigga in private. I would not be asking this shit in front of his girl, like, oh, what's different? Like, now you out here sleeping around, because then, like I said, nigga, if I'm Berlin and I hear that from your friends, nigga, I'm done. The program's so strict over here, and I'm not just saying that because bitch be saying, oh, the program's strict, and it's like, bitch, that nigga done been to detention, ISS, expelled twice, nigga, went to alternative school, came back. You talking about the program, like the nigga's still in the program after he done did all that shit. The program is not strict. When I say my program strict, nigga, I genuinely mean that. Like, the program dead ass strict over here. Like, I don't play them type games. Because they already telling me that you live in a lifestyle of a lifestyle that I haven't been living, in a lifestyle of somebody I don't want to be with if they've lived. So yeah, Berlin, and then she started getting on their ass. I fuck with it though. Like I said, I always fuck with Berlin standing on business, standing on top, you know, because they be trying to play with her, and they don't understand, like, shit different. You know what I'm saying? She's an American. I don't know what her nationality is after that, but she's an American, whatever her nationality is. I want to say Indian. I don't know what she is, but yeah, like, nigga, shit go different around here. All that other shit, all that, you know, we not doing none of that shit. So Raheem joking around, but it ain't even a good type of joke. You know what I'm saying? He just making sexual innuendos out of everything. And she said some shit like, oh, like this. I forget what they was doing, because, like, I be half-ass watching this shit. I be multitasking, like, I got shit to do, whatever. But she said, oh, like, they was doing something. She was like, oh, I can't fit. And then he was like, that's what she said. Then she was like, huh? And then he switched it. He was like, oh, like I said, yeah, that's nice. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, I don't know, like, why I can't fit. She said that shit again. He was like, oh, I heard that before. She was like, can you stop joking around? Like, dead ass. Like, I don't have a problem with nobody that jokes, because, like, I'm grown as fuck and I still be joking. But, like, I don't do those type jokes. And especially with somebody like that I'm interested in. And especially at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit. If you're going to do the sexual innuendo shit, that's something that you do when you've been with your partner for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But, like, offer it when I'm just now starting to meet you and just starting to get to know you. That type shit's a turn off. You feel me? Somebody that's always making any and everything sexual. We can't go out and eat. We can't go out to eat without you making everything sexual. We can't go out and to an art gallery without you making everything, like, everything has to be a sexual innuendo. Like, that's some child shit. Like, I definitely understand that, because, like, I don't like that shit. Like, and I wish guys would stop doing that. Anyway, earlier in the day, she told him about meeting the parents. But after how she was figuring out, you know, the nigga was immature or whatever, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go to the cookout on my own. Which, like, I don't know why she would invite that nigga to begin with. Like, it ain't like they have to meet the parents. You feel what I'm saying? Like, on some of these reality TV shows, they're like, yeah, you gotta meet the parents and you gotta... No, they didn't even say you had to do this shit. Like, you over here inviting the nigga for no reason. just to uninvite the nigga, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. Just because he gonna go out there and act a fool. And of course, you know, her parents ate her up because they was like, or her mom ate her up because she was like, girl, yo dad done called off of work, and you know how hard it is to call off work all to meet this guy, and the nigga not even gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? So now all around the board, it's just a bad impression just because you went out the way to do some shit that you probably just shouldn't have. So when Brian and Dana are chilling back at his crib, I don't even know how they got on the subject, but he was like, you're not the type of person I would go for in the real world. And like, he was like, when I see you, like, I really don't know how I felt. And she was like, wait, like, so are you like not attracted to me? He's like, you're attractive, but like when I seen you, I really don't know how I felt. Like, it was just such a rush of emotions. And she was like, that's interesting that you're like feeling like this and feeling this way after mornings when, you know, made out with me and all this other shit. She's like, I'm just caught off guard because like he was so into it. And now, you know what I'm saying? Which, in my personal opinion, Brian was, they redid his little confession or whatever, where he was like, I'm happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he has to be satisfied or he has to be happy with Berlin. But at the end of the day, nigga, if you didn't say that shit in the beginning, please don't say that shit now, because now it's making you look cruddy as hell. Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much the end of this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch your friends. Forget about